On Friday, January the 8th, we were notified by Kickstarter that our project was suspended. It came as a surprise to us, and we were notified at the exact same time that our backers were notified as well. The purpose of this announcement and update is to reassure everybody that the project is on track, that clean tech is being manufactured, that it's a 100% dependable unit, and that we've been 100% transparent as well with our entire team, production from the start, and we're dedicated just as ever to be able to bring you one of the most technologically advanced air purification systems in the world. So we're going to show you the exact email that we received from Kickstarter the morning of the suspension. So it was dated January 8th at 8:48 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in California. Hello, this is a message from Kickstarter's Trust and Safety team. We're letting you know that recent activity on your project triggered a review. Our team monitors projects throughout their funding period to protect the Kickstarter community. We also review reports that we receive from members of our community. Projects that are suspended only when we find strong evidence that they are violating the spirit, the letter or spirit of Kickstarter's rules. A thorough review of your project uncovered one or more of the following violations: a creator or someone directly related to them posing as an independent party to create the illusion of support in project comments or elsewhere, appropriating someone else's biography or falsifying an identity, misrepresenting or failing to disclose relevant facts about the project or its creator. As a result, your project has been suspended. This means that all funding has been stopped and backers will not be charged for their pledges. Once a project is suspended, it cannot resume funding. No further action is required on your part. So what's important to note here, and we're going to break down exactly how we've been transparent since the very beginning, and that all backers have been refunded, and the clean tech team has not received a single dollar from funding since the beginning. And again, we really hope that the Kickstarter team would have reached out to us prior to this suspension so that we could have clarified everything that's going on, the team, our manufacturing process, everybody that's involved. We have been communicating with all the backers whose information that we do have. We did a Facebook Live immediately that evening. We sent out email updates to the backers whose contact information that we have. You can see here we have all of the team members. We have Will Walker here, who you saw on the Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign as the creator. And also that heads our business development team to get clean tech in front of as many households, businesses, restaurants, bars, airports, universities as possible, so we can really bring the vision of clean tech to the masses and people around the world. And so we're going to go ahead and break down, just everything that's been going on with the campaign. And what's important to note is that backers have not been charged. And if they were charged, they should have been refunded by Kickstarter. So we, as of this evening on Sunday, January 10th, we have been receiving notices from our backers, from their credit card companies, showing that the pledges have been refunded. Here's an example from American Express, where the receipt for their pledge was actually refunded. So we're going to go ahead and break down exactly, what's going on, reassure our crowdfunding community. We are now live on IndieGoGo to make sure that we can still hit the delivery dates that we projected in our campaign. Thank you to all the backers that have already supported us. As of December 2020, this is a factory walkthrough. Actually, you can watch through here. This is the mirror grade reflection coating that is going on the inside of your UVC air purifier. And I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up. You can also rewatch all of this YouTube video content on the IndieGoGo. Again, email is how we are going to be updating all of our backers with what's going on, who's involved with the team, address everything that Kickstarter laid out in the suspension, and really stay on track and stay committed to delivering this product to all of the backers. So here is the factory walkthrough. You can see the assembly process. You can see the manufacturing of all the components that are going to be put into this product. and just wanted to reassure all of our backers that the project is on track, and we need you to repledge on IndieGoGo as soon as possible, because all orders will be shipped according to how they were placed on the crowdfunding campaign. You can also watch our Facebook Live AMA, where we immediately updated the entire community on exactly what was going on and how we've been transparent from day one, actually 60 days ago when we submitted this campaign to Kickstarter, identifying everybody that was involved. And again, the creator that was listed here was Will Walker. And in terms of manufacturing, it really takes an entire organization to bring a product to market. There's actually a good working sample unboxing of the unit that was manufactured. And you can see here, again, more of our manufacturing journey. You can see that the product is going to be sent out to all of our backers, but you must reconfirm your pledge perk on IndieGoGo. And we will also be upholding all of the early bird backers on Kickstarter. Now, there are ways to do that. You can immediately pledge on IndieGoGo, and you can also send us an email, and please send that email to hello@cleantech.co to be able to get access to your secret perk. So again, in the comment section, we're really driving all of the traffic and also notifications to our website, hello@cleantech.co, and also please email us at hello@cleantech.co. We are also actively posting to our Facebook. Please join our private Facebook group. So let's go ahead and address all of the suspension that came in through Kickstarter. A creator or someone directly related to them posing as an independent party to create the illusion of support in project comments or elsewhere. Again, our clean tech team has been responsive, hyper responsive, and attentive to all of these comments and questions since the beginning. Clean tech is made up by different executives and different veterans in the crowdfunding space for many years, and bringing a lot of these technologies to market. And we want to show you, how responsive that we've been, all the identities and all the people that have been, associated with the campaign. And we're going to go through some of them now, just who works on business development, who's our manufacturer manufacturing this. We listed it here in the campaign from day one when it was approved by Kickstarter. The manufacturer for this product is Foxconn. So it's actually a combination. And if you want a little more background on how manufacturing works, but Foxconn is one of the largest global manufacturers. They manufacture for the Apple iPhone. So not only was Foxconn involved, but also the engineering team over at Xiaomi, and also an assembling plant known as Magcom. And it takes an entire team to bring a product to market. And we've been very transparent from the very beginning who has been, involved with this project. We also made the decision to use public tooling that was available and with some unique components that were part of the project itself. Again, there was the public shroud for the tooling on the plastic. There was the fan, the components of the UV light sterilizer, and also very unique design modifications, and also design that came in with the pre-filter and also the UVC air purifier itself. We are aware of other crowdfunding campaigns on the market right now that have raised a lot of money and had a delivery date of October and still have yet to deliver the product. And just to prove that we are the actual, creator of this project, I'm going to show you some of the design and engineering files that only the true creator will have access to, and just how involved we are, constantly getting feedback from the backers on changing the pre-filter, for example. This is also our render of the product before we launched, and a lot of these design files, again, are only available to the creators to really prove that we are part of the team that is bringing you this product to market. And other questions. And so again, going back to this Kickstarter notice that we received on January 8th at 8:48 a.m., we are truly the creators of this project. In our team, there's a lot of people involved, from sales to design to engineering to manufacturing to assembly. And we have the IP, the design to prove it. Going forward, we are also working with USA-based design and patent attorneys and lawyers to protect everything that we've created from the beginning. So appropriating someone else's biography and falsifying an identity. Again, if you go to our Facebook, you can literally watch videos of our entire team that has been with us since very beginning. And
like the rest of you patiently, because even pre-COVID, my wife and I had been involved with Jeff McGinnis and Ivan Kahn very well for many years. I've watched that have been charged through your.
And so, we recommend everybody to go to our Facebook page to, see a lot of these updates. And again, we have been transparent with our crowdfunding community from the very start. Everything that Kickstarter's stating here, we would have been more than happy to provide this information to Kickstarter from the beginning. And this suspension came at, a very not opportune time. And as you can imagine, those funds are needed to fulfill manufacturing. And just so you can actually see what's going on, is that the clean tech team actually put down the deposit for manufacturing before the project was even funded. And that's how confident we are that this crowdfunding campaign would have completed successfully on Kickstarter. And really, it's for our backers to guarantee that they're going to get the project and to get this product in their hands. Here it is sitting at the manufacturing facility. And so just reassuring all of our backers, the product is completed, it's ready to be shipped. And the only way we can do that is if you would go into the IndieGoGo campaign and to repledge. And again, we are going to be upholding the prices that we had originally to our backers. And so misrepresenting or failing to disclose relevant facts about the project or its creator, again, since day one, the clean tech team has there's a very thorough approval process that goes on at Kickstarter, and we provided all these videos. We talk to our factory and manufacturing team every single day. We're coming out with new products for clean tech. We're constantly innovating. And again, this UVC air purifier is really just the start for our company and a lot of the new design innovations that we are going to be launching to market. And it's very unfortunate that we have not been able to get to get a hold of the Kickstarter team, because we have something truly amazing, and they shut down our campaign without contacting us for further clarification. So this is just 2 hours later after they sent that suspension email. So, hi, Will Walker. This is a message from Kickstarter Trust and Safety. Your project has been reported for misrepresenting your project's principal stakeholders. Again, the principal stakeholders have been clearly and transparently identified since the very beginning. And it is upsetting that Kickstarter accepted our project. Everything has stayed the same from the campaign, representing who we are, the technology and innovations, and even just in response to the design. Again, we used some components that were already off the shelf, but the design itself is very unique. It's one of a kind that's out there. There was the assembler and the manufacturer. We understand that other websites have popped up And it's very typical to have copycats as well on the market when a crowdfunding campaign launches, but again, reassuring them that we are the creators. So please note that the project demonstrate activity, including any kind of support that appears to be dishonest, misleading, or otherwise malicious to the rest of the community, are at risk of suspension. We have been transparent from the very start, and after conducting a thorough investigation, we have determined that those misleading signals exceed our payment processor's risk thresholds, and we cannot allow your project funds to transfer at this time. So the clean tech team has not received any funding from this Kickstarter campaign. While you may relaunch your project, please be reminded they will take a zero tolerance approach to any evidence of suspicious activity to your future projects. If you anticipate activity that you believe may trigger a review, please contact us. Again, it's been extremely difficult to get a hold of the Kickstarter team, but this video update is hopefully to reassure all of our backers that the project is on track. The units are manufactured. There is really zero risk, and we are guaranteeing the product itself. And we have been able to send out some demo units to
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise.
Let's go ahead and wait for this ad.
Hey guys, Derek here from Modern Castle. Which air purifiers are best?
And you can see here Derek with Modern Castle actually reviewed our CleanTech air purifier. He also reviewed the effectiveness of the unit itself, and you can see that the product works, and it is actually behind me here, and it's been working for the last couple months. So just want to say thank you to our backers. Again, you must repledge and claim your early bird perk. All refunds are being processed now by your credit card company, and we look forward to getting out the CleanTech medical grade UVC air purifier to all of our backers around the world. We thank you for your support. Please pledge on IndieGoGo to keep this project alive. Everyone's order really depends on it, and just want to say thank you for your continued support.